will be differentiated. If I go to setup, in the quick find, you can type for a workflow rules. You can find for workflow rules. So here we'll be having some description now. So while you are creating on your own, so you can use this description to read. For now, I'm just continuing. So this is how the workflow rule looks as soon as if you open for the first time. Under this, you have an option called new rule. If I click a new, then I need to select an object. Why I need to select an object? I need to tell to a workflow saying that, hey, this is something related to a particular object. So workflows are respective to an object. You can create a multiple workflows, but every workflow will be tagged and that will be invoked only changes in that particular object. In my case, I am choosing my account object as my workflow. Now I am creating my account workflow and I am saying that new account alerts. New account, instead of alert, I'll say notification. New alert notification. This will send an email to the account email. So now this is just a description. Now what I'm trying to say here is I need to, whenever I create a new account, if it is a person account, if it is only person account, I need to drop an email saying to, hey, I'll create one more email field. So I say that, hey, email, and I click save. If the record is successful, then it should drop a email. It should send an email to the mentioned email address, Clear? Is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So now let's go here. Now we have three different tools here. You can see evaluation criteria. Evaluation criteria in the sense when workflow need to be executed. So here we have three options: created, and every time it's edited, created, and anytime it's edited to subsequently met criteria. When I say created in the sense if the record is creating for a first time, that is called insertion. Create and every time edited in the sense any modification to that particular record, it will execute. What is created and any time it's edited and subsequently met criteria? What does it mean? Created and anytime it's edited to subsequently met criteria means, let's say today I'm going to Bangalore. Okay, let's talk about the other way. I'll take this example. I'll just open Google Personal as an account. I'll edit it and I'll say my account number is 123. Will my account number is changing in this case or not? Am I changing my account number, right?
Yes.
So now it is updated. If I come back and if I edit, do you think that I am editing this record anything here and I'm saving it? Do you say that the account is updated?
No.
No. Why? Because we don't have a value change, right? Technically this is updating, but you are not changing any value. When this will execute again, if I say 4, then there is a change, isn't it?
Yes. Correct.
This is called subsequently. Whether it changes, next time if you edit, whether that field is changed or not. If it is not changed, it means that it is not edited. Until unless if the field becomes modified, the value should be modified in a way that old value should be different from a new value. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. If I choose a first one, this one, if I choose a second one, whether I change or not change a value, if I save, because this account is clicked edit and I saved, it means the record got updated. This is what the understanding from the second, create and every time edited. For the third one, it will check whether the values are changed or not. Clear? But in my case, I need to send an email whenever the account created for a first time. So I'll choose what I created. So for the create, what I can say, now we need to understand now, do we have any email field here? There is no email fields, right? So for that, what we need to do, we need to create one email field quickly. Let me create one email field. see again, you can go to setup and object manager. You can do either you can click settings and click on edit object. You have direct access to that particular object. Okay. I'll create a new field and we have data type called email. So for workflows, you can able to use only fields called email fields. Clear? For to send emails. You can't use text field for sending any emails. Account,
Okay.
personal email, save, visible, save. Okay. Now I added my email address. Now let's talk about other example. Whenever you are writing any, you remember like when we are doing our 10th grade. So in English, whenever like we have different email templates, right? Emails like leave letter, sending a quotation, or asking a purchase order, right?
Yes, correct.
So for every time, if you remember, we practice some templates, isn't it? We fill the
Yes,
details within the template. We don't write everything as our own. Only the matter we'll write, but that subject, reference, and everything is a template, isn't it?
yes,
Even for the business automation, you understand every message should have some static message, static text, like your account has been created. This is a static text, isn't it? So for that,
correct.
we need to, let's say, I'll say that for now, I'll say account name not equals to null. I'll say account name not equals to null. I'll say this. Otherwise, as I mentioned, formula evolves ways to create. You'll see account name not equal to null. As I mentioned, like this is true. If it is true, then okay. I'll say save and next. I'll leave as it is. I'll say click done. I don't do anything else. Now, first, before going further, we need to create a email templates. We have a concept called email templates. We have a concept called email templates. We have classic email template somewhere. Just check it out. Lightning email templates. Yeah. Folder and enhancer sharing. I'm saying that like no. Classic. Oh yeah, here you go. Classic email templates. So first thing I'll say that I'll create a new folder. I'll create a new folder. It's an optional, but for a better organization, you can do. I'll create an email template. I'll say account emails. This is my folder name, and I'll say read or write public folder access. Anyone can able to read or write, and I'll say accessible for all users. I'll save it. Now I am in which folder now? I am in account emails. If I say my personal email templates, I don't have anything. Unified public, there is some email templates. I can select account email. Now I'll be creating a new template, new email template. In this case, I'm using a simple text template. We have 4 different types: text, HTML, custom, visual force. But when we are progressing from one concept to another concept, we'll also upgrade ourselves into one type of template to other type of template. For today, we'll be focused more on how workflows are executing. Clear? So
Yes,
if I click a text and then next, I'm choosing a text type, a simple text type. Here you can see a simple example, available merge fields. Available merge field. What is merge fields in the sense? Let's say, hi, I need an account name here. I need account name. This account name should be dynamic, right? Every time account name cannot be same. Account name can be different, isn't it?
yes,
So for that, these are the merge fields. When I say merge fields, I can go to my account fields. I can say account name. This is my merge field. Now I can copy and paste it. Wherever the workflow is executing, on which record workflow is executing, automatically this merge field will be filled with the real data. Clear?
okay. So merge will only give us the object name, actual object name.
Yeah.
Okay,
And here you can see there is a checkbox called available for use. You have to check this checkbox if you want to use this email template, the one we are going to create. Clear? Available for use. If you don't check, then this will not be available to use. Account, new account, notifications. My email template name is new account notification. Encoding UTF-8, that was we are using here in the encoding format. And I don't have any description. I'll say you account. Here I need to say your account has been created successfully. Clear? Your account created. Created. Your account has been created. I'll say that hi, account name. Thanks for showing interest. Please salesforce.com for your better question. This is a static stage, don't worry. And account created by. So we can say created by. Here I can say there is an option called created. There is created by. Last name, created by dot last name, and I'll say created date. So you understand, right, what is merge concepts are referring to?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now if I click save, just doing save, you can also do a test by doing a test email send. I'll see, and I don't do test email record and all. I'll say that account. I'll say present batch details. If I okay, let me go. Now you can see hi present batch details. Thanks for showing interest. Salesforce.com created by Lakshmi Deepak Input. The data has been updated, isn't it? Because this is for testing purpose. If I select something else, if I select like, and if I go here, you can see this is gone updated, right? So for now, let's edit. We'll add another field for a better understanding. Created date, and here instead of contact, I'll say account fields and created date. Okay. So now we have an option. User fields, like we have all the objects available. Workflow target fields, active address alias.
Deepak, and what it will be for pick list value? If it is pick list, then I can use it.
Here,
Yes.
here you don't worry about it. You just mention like with the status. Let's say account type. Type is a pick list, right?
Yes.
Account. Here you don't want to do anything. It's like a straightforward the way we are using. Only for validations that I mean this one there you need to use. Here you can see type.
Okay, we just need to mention the field name.
That's it. So it will get only the selected value. There will be no like is big value, nothing. Now you can see if I select my account, I have present batch results. I'll say no, it's okay. Type was not there. Let's go back and select. For this, there is no type. Edit. Type. Prospect. Save. Send test email. Account. can see prospect, right?
Yes.
So it means we are ready with email update. Let's go and continue with workflows. Workflows. We created one workflow rule, right? We created one workflow rule.
Yes.
In which one? So that, let's say, even workflows you can have multiple. I can create a new view. I can create a new view saying that account flows. Here I can say object name. Here we have a concept called object name. Lookup object. And you can say, hey, this is related. When the object is related to account, then only I need to show. If I click save, you can see whenever I say account, I'll get my account workflows. If I have a all, it means that everything it will show. Now it will give only the object equal to account, okay? And now
Okay. And this is we just created just a view, not a folder. Like
this is just a view. This is just a filter, drop down filter.
okay, okay, just filter purpose. Okay.
Yeah. Now I'll go here. You can see immediate actions, right?
Yes.
If workflow is true, imagine that if this workflow is true, what are the actions that I need to perform? Here we have two things. One is immediate actions. This is called synchronous, and this is called futuristic. What is futuristic in the sense? Today I create an account. I need to trigger an email after 1 day, after 4 days, after 7 days, or after 1 year. Okay, so you can have a time trigger here. You can include a time, 30 days rule trigger date. I mean, to 30 days after rule execution, I mean workflow execution days. And if you want to perform any actions, then you need to add those actions here, add workflow actions. The same way you can have multiple time triggers for the same workflow. Okay, now I'm not adding any time triggers. In immediate action, what we need to do, we have four different things. We can create a task. We can also do a email alert, nothing but a email sending, field update, outbound message. For now, what we are focused now, we are trying to send an email when our account is created for a first time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'll go to my new email alert. I'll say new account notification. This is called email alert name. Email alert name. And what is the template that we need to use? That we need to select from here. Object is account. So we need to select a template. So I can see unplay file, or I can also choose account emails for a quick filters, and I can search here. For now we have only one. I'm choosing it. It got updated. Now recipient times. Who are the recipient times? Will this be a user or like account owner or like a email fields? As I said, right, we have a concept called email fields, right?
Yes.
In email fields, we created one email field and account called personal email, right?
Yes.
I need to send an email to this personal email address. Okay. And we can also have a CCs. You can have up to 5 emails to be notified as a CCs address, CC, carbon copies.
Okay.
And then do you want to use current email address or make this as a, or you need to use like any workflow users email address? So we'll see these setup later. For now I'm using current email address as a email address. Okay, and I'll save it. Now I created workflow action. I click it done and ensure the workflow is active. By default workflow will not be active. You need to click a active button. You need to click a, you need to click what?
Activate button.
Activate button.
And one question there.
Yeah.
Uh, in in workflow actions, we just entered email field, right? So it will goes to that email address. Also, there was a additional email, so we can directly put email address there, or still
You
it
can
will
try.
be picking from field.
No, no, no. Here you can type whatever you wanted. ABC at gmail.com, comma, and up to 5 email address.
Okay, okay,
These are not dynamic, these are hard coded values. There is no option for dynamic in this case.
okay, get it.
Yeah. Now I created one email alert. Now let me create one account. Let me create one account. I'll say accounts, new account. I'll say personal account. Next, account name is Pro Coding Skills, and I'll say my email address, saying that there is an email address here. You can see where you can see personal email. Seriously, I have created. Why it is not showing up? Here I got it. Pro Coding Skills, and I'll say my personal email address is lakshmideepak at procodingskills.com. Okay, now I had an email, so I saved it. We'll check whether I have email triggered or not. I'll say gmail.com. Your account has been, see, you have here, right? You got it.
Yes.
But imagine one thing here. I'm seeing my email address saying that from a person, but it won't look good, right? As soon as you get an email, you get from organization always, isn't it?
Yes.
So for now, we have an option called default workflow user. There is a concept called default uh, arc-wide addresses. There is a concept called arc-wide addresses. No, yeah. Workflow user time base, workflow action, outbound message. Sorry, this one only, arc-wide addresses. So here what we do, we can add like arc-wide addresses. Let's say display name as procodingskills.com, procoding skills, and email address I'll say that lakshmideepak at procodingskills.com. Allow all profiles to address to use this profile. So I'm saying that everyone can able to use this. Save. Now verification request is sent, right? Now there is an option here. You will be having an email saying that do you want to verify? I'll say that yes, verify it. Now if we come back, now you can see all profiles are verified. Now what I'll go to my workflow rules. I'll go to my workflow rules. Earlier what we got? Earlier we got in the name of Lakshmideepak Inikurti, isn't it? The email
Yes.
what you received. Now I'll go back. For active you can't edit. I'll go my email alert. I'll edit it. You can see there is an option now, isn't it?
Yes.
You can use Pro Coding Skills and I'll say that save. Now if I create any new account, now you don't see technically as a this one. You can get like a different email address. Personal account, I'll say batch app testing. I'll say I'm sending to the same procodingskills.com. I'll say type. Let's type. Let me fill it. Save. Now you can see me. Okay. Pro coding skills, right? Earlier,
Yes.
earlier what we got, we don't have any issue with the email alert. But this time we got alert with the email alert. It is the untrusted one. Looks safe. When I say safe, next time it will not be any issues. Now on what name it came? pro coding skills. But ultimately, this is Lakshmi Deepak only. But it's just like difference. Clear?
Yes.
So now it looks like little official than before, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So this is how you can able to configure your organization email. So to create any workflow, we need to have three things. We have three things. One is like evaluation criteria. First, we need to ensure like which object, I'll say account, and next. And here, on what time you need to execute. Do you want to execute at created or every time it get edited or in the subsequently met criteria as values changes and the criteria. This is your workflow concept. And later you have like a workflow actions and everything, isn't it? So to create an email alert, what we did it now, we created email template first, classic email template first, and then we added to a workflows quick actions, isn't it? We added to a workflow quick action. So what we did, we came back to our workflow rule when it is deactivated, and then what we did, we added like we edited a quick action, and we selected like a new email alert. Let's say if you have an existing email alert, you can select existing action, and from the task or email alert you can select, and where email alert is already added, you can there will be available email templates like this before. If you need, you can add it, and you can say automatically get updated. Clear?
Yes.
Yep. So and then I ensure that workflow is active before you start testing active.